Oh, headlight nicely ran now?
Yeah, the headlight wiring is complete. And basically, we made it so that everything, like once we put the bumper on the car, you won't see. We want this to be as nice looking as possible. So
on the inside,
obviously
right?
you can see the inside's very nice. But once the bumper's on, this is all the headlight stuff for the headlight and the blinkers. And then we also, if you come peek down here, I kind of hid it off of the off of here. I put the Mac valve over here because I'm actually going to run the wiring for the Mac valve underneath and hide it, and then bring it up through the top, so that it's kind of like hidden. So all the vacuum line, none of the vacuum lines transfer over to the engine side, because it gets its signal straight from the turbo on this side. So everything's like right here on this side.
Tucked.
Yep, all tucked in. Yep.
Nice. You guys check out how nice this wiring is that we're doing on this car. Everything's kind of tucked. Gonna go more in depth now. The car's up a little bit. You can see this better. The wiring that goes in, everything's tucked up. Chad's on here.
What's up, guys? Yeah, so something underneath here. So we're getting at the last like little technical things, and some people don't realize that like this stuff really takes some time. Not that it's hard, but to make it look good in the engine bay, we really are trying to put everything under the car. So I'm going to show you guys kind of like our concept that we thought of. So basically, so this is all stuff for the Mac and boost valve, and this little wire here is for the fan that's not done yet. But basically, we ran all the boost lines on the front of the car, like where the radiator is, like on the radiator support stuff, because we didn't want to have that, you know, like when all the lines transfer from here to here, the lines have to go through somewhere. So we're trying to get that really clean engine bay look. So we ended up keeping all the vacuum lines, and I even routed the Mac valve down here, and you can see underneath all the wiring is going. This is a wiring line for the Mac valve, so all the stuff goes under the car and down up through the back and into the engine bay and into wherever it's got to go. Some stuff goes into the engine bay, some stuff doesn't, but it's all hidden behind underneath the frame rail. So we really took, you know, a good amount of time to figure out where we wanted this stuff. Like you guys saw yesterday, this is all going to be covered by the bumper, and we also have some, I think I was saying that we also have some fender liners and stuff like that. So Mike's actually running out to try to get a harness so that we could run it up here, the OEM harness, and wire the fan in to use like the OEM plugs, because this fan is not strong enough amperage wise to pull off of the OEM. It's strong enough. The OEM, well, let's just redo that. The OEM wires are strong enough to hold this fan, basically amperage wise. So we're trying to utilize the OEM harness so that everything turns on really nice. But basically, yeah, as you can see, like the top still looks the same that you guys have been seeing. So a lot of the detail work is underneath. I'm trying to clean up back here. He has factory O2 and the wideband that we're trying to do under here. So right now I'm getting like cleaning up those wires up here. You see we had the sandwich plate on and everything. So we're trying to clean all this stuff up and keep it all underneath the car so that nobody can see anything. The other thing was also the overflow. We're waiting for a fitting. So the overflow, we actually built this bracket alongside of the radiator to basically give it kind of like, not like a, I guess a floating, but also to keep that nice. Yeah, and also to keep that engine bay look like we still want that nice clean engine, so nothing's on there. This is actually the overflow. So if the, you know, if it overheats and the water goes up to the top, this pole goes all the way to the top of the reservoir. So if the water leaks too high, it's an overflow to leak out, which all cars have. So this, once we get this fitting in, this is gonna run, I'm gonna kind of cut these zip ties and then redo everything together. And this is gonna run nice tucked against here. So all the lines are like kind of running around the same side of the fan, and you get that like clean look.
Yeah, it's nice. Very nice. Cool. That's a little more in-depth. This side is, as I say, they're working on this side. Finish it up.
Yep, working on that side. This side, side over here is pretty much done. We're just waiting for the battery hookup. As you guys saw all this, we got all the nice covers for the terminals and stuff like that. So we're waiting for the battery to get hooked up, and then I don't know if he's actually bringing us a bumper. I'd have to ask them. But this side's all tucked away. That's how we're gonna do the other side, down the fender, stuff like that. So like the wiring's popping out through here, goes right into the fender, the door. But we're gonna try to keep it all, the other side all nice like that as well.
Okay. All right, guys, check it out. More to come.
So as you can see here, we got all of the fuel lines done. So everything is actually complete all the way up to the tank. So what we did is basically spliced the lines coming down off of the tank and converted those into an AN. So now we're running a -8 feed through 100 micron filter here all the way up, and then a -6 return. It's going all the way back to the tank.
All right, check that, guys. Everything looks neat, very neat and tucked, S1 style, tucked up under here, going all the way up to the rail. We're going to show you guys the rail attachments.
So what we did is basically a 45-degree fitting here, just kind of push it away and keep everything away from the motor. And then on this side over here we have, this is a -8 120-degree fitting, so that we can keep everything, you know, kind of back down in that same direction, pointing back out where it is, you know, instead of just having it come straight back and looping it across.
Nice. All right, guys, it's coming.
Hey guys, so we just put fluids and stuff in this car, and we're just kind of letting the fluids were settling, and we were working on something else. We noticed a drip, so we tried to run around, look for the drip, and we found something that we don't know for sure yet, but it's not in the best of locations. But you see a little bit of green there, a little bit of green there, a little bit of green right there. It's too hard to tell.
Oh, down there, yeah.
This second for now, but it's not in the best locations, and you know, everyone wants to. We want to think head gasket right away.
Right there too.
There's some right here. So, and if you see on the front of the block right here, it's actually dripping a little bit on the front of the block.
Yeah, it's almost like they didn't tighten the head studs.
I know. We don't want to get to that conclusion this second, but we're going to do some further testing. But that's just what we found right now, and things like this happen, and you know, there's nothing we can do about it.
All the work.
Yeah, the motor was given to us together and everything like that. So now we just have to go forward with it.
You gotta take the valve cover off, and you're gonna check the bolts. It's tight first, right?
We're gonna definitely pressure test it too first, and double check where it's actually blowing a lot of the fluid out from. And then after we pressure test it, if it looks head gasket, not saying worst case scenario, then yeah, we would probably take the valve cover off, just like feel the studs on the top and just see if, you know, they're tight enough or they were torqued properly, maybe redo the torque pattern. But most likely that's kind of not so much the correct way to do it, just to kind of check and see what actually went wrong.
Okay. Yeah. All right, guys, this is how it goes. You know, when a car comes in, been sitting for a while, but that still shouldn't cause a head gasket bolts to get loose. So we're gonna check it out tomorrow and go from there. You guys remember last time we put the coolant in here? It was all coming out from everywhere on the head gasket. All around the head gasket, there's just coolant pouring out, almost like if they didn't tighten down the head, just put the head on and whatever. But Mike's gonna.
So I called the customer today just to give him a heads up on what was going on with that, and just wanted to see if he had any insight on who actually you know, had assembled the motor and whatnot, just to make sure that, you know, they torqued down the head even all the way. So what we're doing now is he got his okay, going to take off the valve cover and just make sure that the head bolts and everything are at least tight, and try to figure out what's going on, why it was leaking, and then we're gonna have to go ahead and put a new head gasket in this one.
Man, you guys did all that work. You're gonna have to hopefully not redo everything. All right, so we had to take everything off just to check out if these things were loose, and lo and behold, Chad.
Yes, the head studs were not torqued properly. So as a safety precaution, we're gonna do everything all over again. Remove everything, check it out.
New head gasket.
New head gasket, new everything.
So at least what? How many studs were loose?
3 of them. This one, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, were loosened like with fingers. 3 of them, these 3 actually right here were tight, and then these were like, I could just push a little bit of pressure and it would come out.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Damn, so somebody, oh no.
Oh no.
Guys, please torque your stuff down, double check.
And as a memo, Chad really needs a hat, guys. Look at this. Look at this.
We're trying to get me a hat.
Somebody, please send
Someone
Chad
send me a hat, please. I'll wear it for a month. I don't even care what.
So worn.
I don't even care what it says.
Make it something funny. Yeah.
Yeah. AM. Send him a hat and an infinity. Yeah, boy. Jeez. So, guys, as we suspected, a couple of the bolts were loose. So we're just gonna change the head gasket.
Oh, this one's
Man, all coolant coming out of that thing. Oh. There we go.
Wait, I forgot to clip that one wire.
Oh, come on.
No, I got it. It's just one zip tie.
Not just a video of something.
All right.
All right, Gabe, you're ready. Ready? 1, 2, 7. Mike, you're not doing it even.
So guys, all the Chad's work. Chad put so much time and effort making this look mint, and now it's unmint right now.
Unmint.
It's like the worst mint you can get. It would be better if it came in like this, right?
It would have been better if it came in like this.
I was just making sure that they actually
For sure.
More better.
and that it's still flat before you.
There we go, guys. New head gasket going on. Chad's torquing everything up. And hopefully this time coolant goes in, nothing will come out.
Got the cams on, got everything tightened down, torqued to spec. Where you're gonna do the valve lashing, that's why I don't have the valve cover on. But I also put everything back together, all the little lines and zip ties that you guys don't really see. Turbo, everything's re-plumbed. Got everything, the catch can plumbed, everything. Mike is working on, previously we tried to put the bumper on, it didn't fit around the turns. So Mike's actually working on a little bracket to push this intercooler in a little farther.
Yep.
So we're getting that done. And then after we do the valve lash and play with the fuel, then we're gonna go from there.
Should be ready again. Put some coolant in it and see if anything leaks out.
Yeah, we didn't put coolant in it yet. We're gonna put
like
coolant
that.
in it again. Yeah, we had to do that nice turn there for the wastegate, but we're gonna put coolant in it again. That's actually a good idea. Put it in now. We're gonna
Right.
see if it leaks.
Yep. Looking good, bro. Come off the ground again. Let's go. Get him off the ground.
Back up where
What the heck? Off the ground.
Got it.
We're getting everything tucked today. We got Jon in here doing his thing. He's a tuck master. What up, Jon?
What's up, man?
What's up? Thanks for coming through, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna check it out after he's done. We're doing some nice tuck here on the brake system for this car. So you guys are gonna see the before and the after. Should be looking nice. Oh, check it out. Check out that beauty. Jon, wicked, man. That look good. Good. Check it out, guys. Working all the way from Orlando. Knocking it out for us. Titanium Power Sports business getting hooked up. Other sides just like that too. It's coming together. Getting ready to put the dash back in the car. We made this bracket right here, a couple of them, so we can hold some gauges in there. This car has come a long way, guys. Check out the bumper is on now. Everything's solid. Intercooler is tucked in there best we could. And right now we're just finishing up some wiring on the inside. Finishing up some wiring, get this thing started. Check it out, another NSX. Told you guys to do NSXs, man. Look at this thing. This is getting torn down. One of those overall jobs, because once you take the motor out, might as well just change the seals, timing belt, everything. Another busy day, another NSX. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There's fuel pressure. Go. Go. Still no sparky spark. Probably no spark.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's getting spark.
Fourth gen, right-hand drive, all-wheel drive K-swap, prelude.
Getting her done. Pretty much that was the last piece. Just going ahead and welding this backing plate. But as you can see, there's your 2 bolt holes for the bottom. There's your bolt hole for the back of where the transmission meets to the block. There's your hole for the top where it meets the block. And then that's where the mount goes.
Nice mount, man. We're gonna start manufacturing these?
Yeah, we're gonna actually start making them. I'm gonna actually probably put maybe 3 of them together, just that way we have them.
Okay, nice.
And then after that, then we'll go ahead and we'll start working on the transmission bracket.
Woo. They look nice. 4 gen prelude. All right, Mike's getting ready to finish up the wiring. As you guys can see, yo, this car, it's a nice car, but it just, when it came to us, it was a lot of stuff that just thrown to us. The car has been sitting for a while, and we put a lot of effort into it. The whole engine bay is done, but the wiring part is just spider web, and Mike had to do a lot of hours, a lot of coverage we didn't get because we just it was just over and over. And also we got the brakes done. Pretty nice.
Yeah, so the wiring harness, just everything inside as far as the interior harness was just kind of like a rat's nest of wires, and wires that weren't connected, some of them that were just twisted together, no end connectors, no shrink wrap, no nothing. So just had to go through the entire harness, basically clean everything up, make sure all the wires were done properly. Yes, everything's good there. This is actually going to be tucked behind the dash. The ECU is going to sit in the factory location. I'm just going through now because we got everything to the point where everything's getting power as it should.
Yeah.
The distributor's getting power, ignition's getting power, everything else is good there. So
nice.
We had to work through some other bugs too. There was like hidden kill switches and stuff like that we weren't known about. So just basically going through everything to figure out what the issues were and work through all the bugs. But we have everything about ready for startup here. So just getting all this stuff tied back in, put it in place, and then we'll go ahead and start the car up from there.
Nice. Got my guy's computer here. We're gonna put a base tune on it, and you guys are gonna see the startup. This car has come a long way, but it's worth it. Clean car, titanium power sports. These guys came in today picking up some parts for your right-hand drive EG, right?
Yes, sir.
Nice. And you're getting a diff also locked up.
Yeah.
You gonna put any LSD in this one, or just keep it the way it is right now?
For right now, it's gonna stay the way it is, but it is gonna get LSD eventually.
All right, cool. All right, cool. Give him a follow. I'll put a link down the bottom. He has a right-hand drive EG from the UK. Gonna be sick. But yeah, you guys went on lunch, so as soon as they get back, we should be ready for a startup. We're getting the computer set up right now. Mike's on it.
So just going through, just starting the base map for it so that we can get a first startup on it. Had some issues with the ECU that he had. It wasn't priming the fuel pump, so that wasn't working there. And then some other wiring issues that we had to deal with spark, you know, not getting to the distributor. So we went ahead and got the ECU repaired by Neil Sutton and us Racing. So that's fixed, as well as we added Honda S300 to it. So.
Nice. All right, cool.
Now we're gonna go ahead and start it up. This first startup on this one, so we'll see how it is. And
Yep. You guys seen this car came in, and then we had to do head gaskets in, but you know we got it done. Everything looks nice, pretty clean. S1 way. Let's see, back up a little bit. Whoa! What? Right away? What the? Right away? Can you believe it? No way. Oh, that was good though. That was good. It's alive. It's alive. Damn, guys. Hey, that's one thing about the Honda. Somehow they, no matter how much long they sit, they kick on right away. It started up, so from here I'm just gonna smooth it out with a tune and then return to Titanium Power Sports. Hope you guys like the video. It's been a long one. What up? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Fuel.
Yeah, that's fuel. That's a
Me and
rich.
Sone over here on the
93.
laser engraver. We have to
That's
get
a rich.
the laser engraver rolling so that we can get these carry bearings with our logos on them and be just that more official and proper.
Official.
Quality.
Official. Like, subscribe.
S1 all-wheel drive, got the mind of skill and taste. We'll have you gripping, don't get caught slipping. S1 all-wheel drive, got the mind of skill and taste.
Them wheels are always gripping, them wheels are never slipping.
S1 all-wheel drive, got the mind of skill and taste.
Them wheels are always
We'll have you
gripping.
gripping, don't get caught slipping. You get behind the wheel, build it your Honda's built. It's military grade, but this is not a drill. It's American made, but we all-wheel drive the world. I see them changing the game, S1 always will. Got them cars killing speeds and just sound like artillery. It's all will indeed, almost like a war machine, like it's meant for the infantry, Air Force, Navy, Army, and Marines. Now they clock triple-digit speeds, and they got them on the bases. Must be all the innovation. Watch them racing information. Got the gauges twitching crazy, switching up the pace, shifting in a Civic or an S2K. This is not your daily S1, all wheels gripping pavement. S1, you gon' want a test run. All-wheel drive in the lane in the left one. S1, you gon' want a test run. All-wheel drive in the lane in the left one. S1 all-wheel drive, got the mind of skill and taste. S1 all-wheel drive, got the mind of skill and taste. We'll have you gripping, don't get caught slipping. S1 all-wheel drive, got the mind of skill and taste.
Them wheels are always gripping, them wheels are never slipping.
S1 all-wheel drive, got the mind of skill and taste.
Them wheels are always
We'll have you
gripping.
gripping, don't get caught slipping. Even on the straights, yeah, warming up that A6. The Florida got the street cred, we roaring down the street quick. Got that MSD switch, B-Series or a ZC, and that LSV tech, hella clean, yeah. Tell them where to meet at, yeah, we go to Mexico, racing for the pink slips, and ain't no 12 to catch us, so K-swap the world till we spin the globe. K20, MR2, and SXCRX with the K24, reppin' that EF, go back to the days of the HF, DX, and the EX, before them green underglows. If you ain't see it, you must be running slow. Say you in something we can't afford, but we got that camera cord that's S1 all-wheel drive, got the mind of skill and taste. S1 all-wheel drive, got the mind of skill and taste. We'll have you gripping, don't get caught slipping. S1 all-wheel drive, got the mind of skill and taste.
Them wheels are always gripping, them wheels are never slipping.
S1 all-wheel drive, got the mind of skill and taste.